All right, one more vid this morning, guys. A friend of mine, Bill Phillips, has a channel. Um, he used to be heavily involved in channel lock, but he found that he couldn't do channel lock, so he kind of quit it. Not that he said not that channel lock's bad. It's just wasn't what he calls in his DNA. So he's coming back to a more traditional style golf, and he's going to show you drills and his struggles trying to get back to the game he used to have. No, I guess we're kind of on the same wavelength because I'm making some changes too. But go over and check him out because he's going to give you drills and stuff that'll help your golf game, no matter what kind of swing style you have. If he's really getting into the stuff you can do over the winter to get your rotation better, get your club on plane better, just to be a better golfer. So it'd be a good idea to go over and check out and see what he's doing. He's got his comments turned off on most of his, and I understand why, because the more I'm getting more of you guys every day, and I thank you for it. Thank you, subscribers or golf mates or whatever you guys are want to call yourself. Thanks for stopping by and wasting a lot of your day watching this old guy talk. But there are good channels out there that have your best interest in heart, and I think Bill's is one of them. About the comments thing, the more subscribers you get, he has over 1,300, I think, or something, and it gets harder and harder every day to talk with you guys. I can still handle it because usually I get about maybe 15 to 30 comments a day, and if it gets too much for me, what I'll do is I'll just make videos to answer you guys' questions, because usually it's concerning a video I put out. Sometimes it's about people like Bill, wondering what he's doing or why he's doing what he's doing, and there's quite a few good channels out there that aren't fluffy. They're just guys like myself and Bill, Paranoid Android Golfer. I like watching his creative mind come up with stuff, trying to fix us over the top and just get better, like all of us are trying to do. But give those two channels some love anyway, and just enjoy the game, guys. That's what we're here for. We're here to have fun and to get better. Some of us want to put more work into it than others, and I understand that. I was there, between 30 and 20 years ago. I never took a lesson, and I did it by hitting 5-gallon buckets full of balls in my yard. I had a big enough yard that I had 150 plus yards that I could work with, so I learned how to take my 8-iron from 90 yards to over 150 yards into the weeds. But I'm on here now, so you don't have to go through all that madness. And we're going to make mistakes. We're not perfect, but stick along with us for the ride. The new swing change I'm doing isn't so much different than the other swing I was doing. A lot of things are the same. The difference is in the transition area. The transition area, before I was holding my back to the target and swinging down hard with my arms, and then everything would automatically turn for me. Had some good success with that, but now that I have the new irons, and the new irons were kind of with the fiberglass shaft, they load different. So if I want to use those irons and play the game, I had to change my swing a little bit. Normally you don't do that. But I had not played golf probably for about 2 months. It was so hot when I went over there to get fitted. So my swing wasn't really where it should have been probably to get fitted. But anyway, I had to adjust my game a little bit for the irons. And I was just loading the shaft too quick with the arm swing. And so basically all the load, all the power was coming out of the shaft before I got to the ball. I was swinging fast as hell, but if the load comes out of the shaft, if you guys know how to load a shaft, which a lot of us don't, it takes a while to figure out, and it's hard to explain. God, it's hard to explain how to load a shaft, but basically it's Michael Broderick squared. It's you gotta hold that lag angle, which everybody talks about. Michael doesn't call it lag angle, I don't think. He just calls it a 90. You got to keep that 90 going through until the very last second, and then it lets go. When it lets go, the shaft bends towards the ball, not away from it, the way you'd think. It's it's wild, but it makes the game a lot easier. I mean, you don't have to swing as hard when you load your shaft correctly. That's another thing about yesterday's game. That's the first time I played. I wasn't tired. I wasn't worn out on the second nine. And I didn't hurt at all yesterday. I had zero pain. With the arm swing, I'd have a little bit in the middle of my back, which I have arthritis there. But we'll see how it holds up today. But anyway, guys, give some of these other little guys some love. A lot of us have some great information. Michael Broderick's another one, has great information. Lee Como did, if you could figure out what he was saying. A lot of times he'd leave you hanging just so you'd have to figure it out yourself. And I understand why he would do that. I won't do that to you. That's why I get on here and I watch other people sometimes is I want the information. I don't want to have to hunt and peck for it. But anyway, have a great day to guys. This will probably be my last vid, at least this morning. And wish me luck on playing the exact same course with tournament pins today. It'll probably be another 7,100 yards. Whew. But I'm going to have fun. Then it's back to silver tees probably next week. I want to see what this swing does on silver tees. The irons were just incredible yesterday. Have a good one, guys.